1,
7, 6, 3, 2, 5.
Thank
1,
you,
5,
Chris.
8, 9, 7.
Welcome to the Nightly Grind. Tonight is
Grind
January
the
13th,
numbers.
2017. I didn't get the date wrong this week. Tonight we have with us Shadow, Salks, Benthans,
Hi.
and Tornsoul.
Hey, how's it going?
The majority of what we're going to discuss tonight will probably be about the Nintendo Switch event that happened last night or early this morning. What I think it was last night, right?
Something like that.
Something
Yeah.
like that. Anyways,
Thursday.
but there's also a
Thursday.
few other pieces to discuss prior to that happening.
I don't think it was just last night. I think it was Thursday, like afternoon.
Maybe. Either way, it most of the news hit the U.S. this morning. But before we get to that, Awesome Games Done Quick has been going on this week. It started Sunday. I believe it's going to late to tomorrow night. Has anybody watched anything?
I did not, but I know a lot of people that did watch it, so it must have been good.
I know that Benthans was watching some of it. I've watched a few things here or there.
I just contradicted what I just said.
I watched the Halo 2 event, which I thought was really cool. It's always interesting to see the more modern ones get broken.
How fast did they actually complete it? The run?
Yeah. It was they complete the whole storyline in I don't know.
I was reading the schedule, and it seems they actually had like only so much time to do each stream or each game.
Yeah, well, that's the estimated time that it'll take to finish it. So they know, all right, I speed run this game in an hour and 10 minutes. Give me an hour and 25 just in case something goes wrong.
Just in case something fails miserably.
Yeah, or I die a few times more than I expect to, or whatever, you know. But there's been some really good ones. There was a whole Contra block today, which was fun to watch. They did a race, and it was like I think the total time to beat Contra was like 11 minutes. And they were within 2 seconds of each other though. It was incredible.
When I think of all the time I spent on that game as a child, and they're doing it in 11 minutes.
Yeah, they literally just run through the game. Some of the games are just always incredible to me. But yeah, there's a couple of good ones still left to go tonight and tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow night. But anyways, check it out if you haven't already. I always enjoy it. It's always a good one. And every once in a while, there's a little gem in there.
Oh God, you fucking got up.
That you don't. CES has also been going on this week, and the big news out of that is, of course, AMD.
CES was last week.
But it went on early this week too. I think it was over the weekend and into early beginning of this week.
I just know it's over and all the information.
It's over now, yeah. The big news out of it was AMD Ryzen, of course. Just a couple points that we learned about it. Every single one of them are going to be unlocked, except for the APU versions of it. They'll be locked at certain GPU gigahertz levels. The 8-core processor apparently is looking to be possibly perform roughly the same as or slightly under the current Intel 8-core. There's going to be 16 motherboards available at launch. Only the high-end ones will have Crossfire and SLI. The more middle grade and lower grade ones won't even have that as an option.
They'll have like 4 to 5 different chipsets on day release.
Right.
So of course enthusiasts will have Crossfire and all that stuff.
Because they found that they're the only ones actually having more than one GPU. So what's the point of wasting the resources on?
Yeah, then the one step down, of course, you'll still be able to overclock, but
right.
But it's not. You can Crossfire, I guess, but you're not going to get the full amount of speed.
Mm-hmm.
It's not really certified, so
Seems like they're kind of dropping that entire thing anyway.
Well, NVIDIA really doesn't see it as a thing, so they're kind of.
I mean, their single cards perform so well. It's silly to me to do more, but of course, there's always going to be people that do it.
They do it because they want to just clock numbers, have the best score.
Right, yeah. I've got 144 frames per second.
Level,
yeah. They expect the AM4 platform to last until 2020, which is roughly when they believe DDR5 is going to be coming out. So when that happens, they're going to need to upgrade their chipsets and everything. And it's set to launch before March 3rd. So that's the main news that we've heard about it. It's looking pretty good. I'm hoping they do well because competition is always a good thing. And we haven't seen much competition in the upper end of the spectrum in a long time.
So far, a lot of reviewers and just not people that are paid big dollars to make a review are saying that this actually should upset, I guess, the market right now, like actually stir things up again.
Yeah.
The price point is still not actually set in stone. There's been pricing, but there's been rumored pricing that the top of the line one that goes basically head to head with the Intel's 8 core is supposed to price at like $499.
Yeah, I haven't. There's been no solid release on pricing yet, so
It's not a solid number, but it's something out there that AMD kind of like was talking about. It was off of a when they were having a Q&A, they kind of AMD asked like some of the reporters, reviewers, and everything, what do you think the prices should be set at for our top of the line and so on and so forth? And they said your top line should probably be 500 to really bring down bring down Intel's costs and everything if you actually have the performance. So.
Yeah, the 8 core. I mean, not many people are running the 8 core processors anyways. But what are they? $1,000?
1,200, I think, for the 6th generation.
They're crazy.
That's what they used during their Horizon event or whatever. They had the 6th generation 8 core versus AMD's. And there's a huge speculation, like, don't take anything serious until there's third-party reviews and benchmarks out there. But I guess the Intel benchmarks were boost clock and all that stuff, whereas the AMD Ryzen one was not boost clocked. It was clocked at 3.4.
Yeah, or 3.5, something like that. Yeah, and it hadn't been boosted yet. I did read that as well.
Yeah, and it basically kept on par. Actually, from what the numbers showed, it was better in like 3 seconds or whatever, or not. 3 seconds. It was faster in rendering and all that. But at the same time, can't take anything for granted or serious until we have more tests out there.
And the real test is going to be how the ones that line up against each other, like the i7 and the i5 versions of the Ryzen, those are the ones that most people are buying. Most people are not buying an 8 core processor.
Well, if like they also showed the 4 core processor and the 8 core one streaming and everything, and
I heard they're like crazy faster as far as streaming latency goes.
Yeah, and they were showing like the high quality in Dota 2 and all that, like just maxed out settings, 4K or not 4K, just maxed out settings, and then they showed the Ryzen one, same exact settings. There's no lag, latency, no stuttering or anything. So 8 core still would like if the cores are actually being used, that's good. So
and especially I was impressed by the streaming stuff they were showing. They were showing side by side streams, and the lag between sending it and receiving it was significantly less on the AMD one, which I found really interesting.
Especially the 6th generations i7 Shadow.
Mike all of a sudden picked up everything. There was the only other thing from CES I wanted to bring up was Razer had a prototype laptop, which apparently got stolen and ended up on eBay. But
3 of them got stolen.
A few of them. Yeah, but anyways, it was a triple monitor laptop. It was a prototype. They're not selling it or anything like that.
Yeah, that's the one that had dual 1080s in it, and it was like 500 pounds.
Yeah, probably.
Triple monitor.
Triple monitor, yeah. And there was one, I forget who it was from, and it's legit. It was like $9,000, I think. Liquid cooled. It had a separate
$20,000 for it.
No, this is a separate one. Separate one altogether, not the Razer one. This is Acer or Asus or somebody.
The Acer one that like is 7.
You could buy a piece of luggage. You could buy a piece of luggage to put like this added-on water cooling system on the back of your laptop. It was ridiculous. It was absolutely ridiculous. I know.
It has a full mechanical keyboard.
Yeah, full mechanical keyboard in it. Absolutely insane.
It literally is a LAN desktop, but laptop looking.
Yeah, slightly lighter than a desktop.
Slightly lighter, and everything's built into it.
Yeah,
but it is heavy as hell.
Yeah, but those were just those were silly things.
There's people that will buy them.
There
there's people that use them.
Yeah.
Why?
There
are cheaper ones that do have mechanical keyboards.
They wouldn't make it if there wasn't somebody who could use it.
Yeah, they wouldn't be selling them on their website if there wasn't some sort of a market for it. How many they actually sell is a different question.
It might be limited. They might only make 100 and only
make them on demand. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta hope they didn't set up a company based on one person going, you know, it'd be really cool.
Yeah. These are established companies that just sort of had these high end things out there.
I think it's just more or less to show off what they can do. I think it's torn. You know what? It would really be cool if we do this, and they know it's like a 20 or 30 people in the world that'd be willing to drop the cash to get something like that just to say they own it.
Yeah. I'd be stunned if they sold 10.
Yeah, but you know how popular those people will be?
So popular.
They not really give a fuck one way or another in 6 months. It's throwing away money in all reality.
Yeah, and in 6 months they're buying the next one.
Yeah. So it's junk in my opinion. So it's stuff they do at tech shows like that just to show that they can do it. There's no real.
Yeah.
It fills floor space.
Yeah, exactly. And it basically goes, look what we can do with our technology. Isn't this cool? So
I just sense jealousy. You just want one.
no, I have no. I hate First off, I hate laptops to begin with. So why the fuck would I want one? If I was going to drop $9,000, what was it like? One of them is at least $9,000. I was going to drop $9,000 on a fucking.
Acer is $9,000 something.
Yeah,
The
9 something.
monitor laptop.
I dropped $9,000 on a desktop and have it liquid nitrogen cooled if I want to do that. That's the one you're talking
For the
about.
lifetime supply.
monitor one's 20,000.
Huh?
The 3 monitor one's 20,000.
Yeah, see,
Yeah,
fuck
but
that
yours isn't portable.
That's what it's on eBay.
No,
for.
mine is portable because the fact I think it's like you needed 2 bricks to power it. It
That was hilarious. I saw that. It's like the break.
yeah. So I mean, mobile is not what it is. It's mobile till you can plug it into a fucking
Go through security at an airport with that.
You're not
thing.
even talking battery life at this point in time. The startup, just pushing the power button will probably dim the lights in the house. So I mean, it's not mobile. It's really just for show.
Sir, we need to question you. You have a really high source powered device in your bag. Yeah, it's my laptop. Sir, we need to question you. Why do you have a laptop that needs 2 power bricks?
I mean, for half that price, I mean, probably even less than that to a point.
Mm-hmm.
If your mobility is rich, you could build a top of the line PC and put it in a LAN case and carry that thing anywhere and get like literally like custom made monitors that fold.
Yeah.
So you can have
Or
3
you could
monitors
do-
that stand. I mean, you could probably do it for half the price. If
You
you
can do the mock-up that I've been doing is where you buy a one of those metal suitcases, or not suitcases,
yeah.
briefcases.
Mhm.
You hollow the top out, hollow the bottom. You get plexiglass, put it in, and you build your computer around that.
Right. Yeah.
Monitor in the top area, and you just close it. You can store everything. I
Yeah.
have a mock-up, but I have most of the components. I just haven't done it yet.
You know you can't take that on a plane, right?
You could. You just
No, you can't. You have to take your computer out of the
You can,
case.
you
I
can
just
certainly
went through
try.
I just went
That's
through
why you put
airport
it- that's why you
security.
Put it in plexiglass. Put it in plexiglass so you can lift it up. I took it out of the case. Yay!
You can
Anyways.
certainly try.
Technically, it is the computer. When it's in that box, that is the computer. It's the case and everything. That's
Anyway.
that's how you build it.
Moving on
Oh,
from these ridiculous things, Amazon has launched an anime subscription streaming service called Anime Strike. It's $5 a month, and they sort of run it like how they run their HBO Go app on their Fire TV and stuff
Stars
like
and
that.
probably all that other
Yeah, and
crap.
Stars and Showtime, I think they also do. It's got more than 1,000 anime titles targeted towards adults. No children on this one.
No children.
Will eventually begin to fill the service with exclusive anime series that they are outsourcing to develop.
Now, when you say adult, that means there's going to be like boobs and stuff,
It's probably gonna be more like.
because when you say adult,
I was gonna say an anime that you might.
I can see
It's not like Triple
Like,
X.
this is-
I don't think it's
this-
like a Triple X style.
No.
I don't. I think it's
what
just.
about
They're probably going to be producing.
Tokyo Ghoul, like bloody stuff, like a Terra Nova.
Yeah,
Not Terra Nova.
They don't want it.
Transformers.
They
not for
don't.
little kids.
They don't want.
please?
They don't want it, people to think just because it's animated that it's child friendly.
Yeah.
No, no
So that's
Sailor
probably
Moon,
why they put it like it's
Pokemon.
for adults.
Yeah.
Well, they already have Pokemon on Amazon.
We have this whole internet thing. I know what my kids. I'm sure they watch the most nasty
Right.
vile.
They talked about the exclusive development house. They actually have, I think, some ex Studio Ghibli guys that did one already. It's more 3D generated than the 2D style. animations, but it still looks nice. I haven't watched it, but I watched the trailer for it. Looks neat.
Cool.
But yeah, they're saying that they started off with 1,000 anime, and they're also going to do a simulcast where, the hell is that?
A car driving by somebody's house.
Yeah,
Wow.
somebody's got a new fucking muffler and they're showing it off to the neighborhood in their little race.
Oh, cool. Well, hi. No, they're also gonna have the simulcast where when a show comes out in Japan, you'll have like they'll basically be on Amazon right off the bat.
Yeah, or
Or
within
as
like a
soon as,
day or two. Or whatever.
no, like an hour.
Oh wow.
They're gonna try and compete with Crunchyroll. But what they're trying to do is compete with Crunchyroll. and
Yeah,
Funimation.
obviously, yeah.
What they're really trying to do and what Crunchyroll's really was doing was competing with the subgroups out there that would literally have it dubbed or subbed within an hour of release in most cases, which is
Yeah.
pretty damn amazing when you think
Yeah.
about it. Airing in Japan and then having somebody translate the entire episode.
Well, not even just that. Have a decent recording of the episode.
Yeah.
Translate. Get every because they have to get it subtitled so they can.
And then re-upload it back to the internet and getting it on the actual
On one of the
BitTorrent site.
servers. Yeah.
That's pretty damn that's pretty damn amazing when you think about it in an hour.
The thing about having it on Amazon is that it's then so easy for people. Because I
And,
can run it on my Amazon Fire. That's why I got HBO Go. It was so easy to do it. I didn't have to do it on my computer. Just did it, It was integrated instantly, charges through my Amazon account rather than putting my credit card in. So I all of a sudden just am able to do it.
I'm interested in it. Like I have Crunchyroll. I love Crunchyroll. It has a larger selection than what Amazon's going to be offering for right now. Amazon, as in the article it said, it will grow. Like they're going to acquire more. They're going to be able to stream more if you are part of that subscription.
Mhm.
But it's interesting. I'll probably watch it. $5 is it's not much.
Yeah, just to try it out. Yeah, absolutely.
You can do a 7-day trial. I think I read somewhere. So, but there might be some anime that Crunchyroll doesn't have, but Amazon does. And that's how it is. That's why I have a Funimation and a Crunchyroll. So,
Yeah. So moving on to more gaming news.
bum, bum, bum.
Some people may remember the game called Scalebound. This was
I'm so excited
This
for
was
it.
an Xbox exclusive that they showed off at E3. It didn't look that exciting to me personally, but I know a lot of people were excited about it. Apparently, it's been canceled. This is Platinum Games. Platinum Games is involved in a lot of games right now. I have a feeling that they got maybe overwhelmed or just had too much on their plates right now, and the game's canceled. But apparently, I saw the video of it at E3, and it looked pretty well polished. Like it was looking pretty well done. So I'm curious to see how far along they were. But yeah,
It'd be someone will find like a leak of the demo and be able to push it so people could try it out or
Probably get picked up eventually. Platinum's really hot commodity right now. So
a lot of people was interested in the game, but at the same time, people didn't like it because of the protagonist, where it's like this hipster kind of guy with the headphones, and a lot of people didn't like that aspect. I thought the gameplay and the concept was cool. The main character was not,
okay.
and that is Kitty.
yes.
It
She's
just didn't
being-
seem like a game that I would
being
enjoy
extremely
playing.
annoying right now.
I like the idea because it felt like a Monster Hunter,
Yeah.
and I like those games. So
Okay. Yeah, it just wasn't it wasn't something I was like, oh yeah, it looks awesome. So I didn't really pay too much attention to it, but I know a lot of people were pissed off that it got canceled. So it
I wasn't pissed off. I was more shocked.
Yeah. I read something interesting just this afternoon, and that Twitch released some information as far as viewership hours for different games are concerned. League of Legends viewership surpassed more than 1 billion hours in viewership on Twitch in 2016. It was they did it in millions of hours viewed. It was 1,030 million hours, so 1,030 million hours of viewership of League of Legends. The second most viewed games was CS:GO, and that was 523 million. So nearly double the second place viewed game. So there's a hell of a lot of people watching League of Legends and a lot of hours of it on Twitch. I was really
bots.
I was really surprised by those numbers. Third Showdown is free right now in the Humble Store. We're probably going to be playing it tonight, I think. It ends tomorrow, so get
Claim
it.
your copy as fast as possible until they run out of digital keys, because
No, you have to
Because
have
that
you have to have
happens.
your key in Steam by tomorrow night, or else the key won't
The
work.
key expires. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it expires tomorrow night, so get your key from the Humble store and get it in
Chad, you
now.
got your copy?
Yeah.
Saul, mate.
Yeah, I already have mine installed.
Saul.
Yes, I have it.
Enthusiastically.
Gosh. This chick moment brought to you by Saul.
Yes, I have it.
Damn cars running.
Whatever. Okay, whatever.
Oh, what's going on?
So we got a few movies to watch, and then we have several Nintendo Switch ones, and we'll go over some details of Nintendo Switch and go through their website because there's some interesting stuff in there that's worth discussing. The first one up is a new Mass Effect Andromeda trailer that just came out during CES this last weekend. It's 2 minutes. Who's played Mass Effect?
I tried to on the computer, but it kept locking up on the first mission. So after like 10 attempts and then trying later on, like after a patch, it still didn't work. So I'm like, screw it, I'm done. I didn't even buy the game though.
I think they were giving away the first 2 for free and the third one for like $10 recently, and I missed it.
I'll try again eventually, but I just don't care. I heard it's great.
Are you all right? Sam, relay to the Tempest that we're stranded but alive. No choice but to investigate PB's signal.
That's loud.
Is this showing off to 360, I'm guessing? Or not 360.
Pathfinder, this console controls the
Xbox
gate.
One.
You're being very annoying, Cat.
Dude, the cat's beating you. Yeah, it looks like it's either Xbox One or
Yeah, it's controller settings. Yeah.
I think, especially considering that everything's mapped for everything's mapped with an Xbox no matter what versus device.
person have magic powers?
Yeah, it looks like a sci-fi magic game now rather than, a sci-fi game.
And there's your release date. March 21st, release date.
Paper, it's making noises? Go get
Um,
And this, and we now have Shadow's cat segment.
so March 21st, release date on it. It's not a game that I will buy. I haven't played the earlier ones. And I'm not a huge third-person fan. A third-person game has to be done really well for me to like it.
Go get it. Go get it.
Up next is Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands
No,
trailer.
don't do that.
This is like a teaser for a live-action trailer that's coming out next week. Is that correct?
Nah.
I don't think it comes out till March.
Is this for the Twitch thing?
The live-action trailer.
Yeah, it comes out on Twitch. I think it's Tuesday. It's basically a look at all the cartels that are going to be involved in the game. So users kind of get a backstory of how everything came to be the way it is in the Wildlands game universe. I think it's kind of a cool idea if it turns out good.
So
If not, it's just crap.
here's the teaser.
Fingers crossed.
It's only a minute long.
So I'm breathing heavily. I like this.
Of course you do.
I'm a guy, what can I say? Definitely look like James Woods.
Way too young.
It's a young James Woods.
The one guy looked like the dude
guy
from
from
Wings.
Yeah.
That is the dude from Wings, isn't
What
it?
was it? I forget his
I
that guy.
Yes,
It
got
is.
some wings.
Isn't that the guy that's done like more voiceovers in games and stuff than he's done like tons of cartoons and game voiceovers?
Has he?
I think he has.
I don't know.
Name,
I think I heard a thing about him where he's done like more for gaming as far as gaming and cartoons as far as voiceovers and
as that Knoll dude or whatever.
who?
That the like one of the guy or the one voice actor that does a whole bunch of games. It's something Knoll. No, Nathan Knoll. No.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
I don't know, but
don't
there's a
either.
long list of stuff that guys. If it's the guy I'm thinking of,
So be on the lookout for the rest of that thing.
So that's a movie that's coming out?
I don't know what it is. It's like a little mini.
Live
Well, 'cause
action.
it said directed by and produced by. I would assume.
I'm wondering if it's like the one they released for The Division. Did anybody see that? You can watch it on. I watched it on Amazon Fire. They use it on Amazon.
From what it looks like, it's a lot of games are doing this now. Like how Final Fantasy 15, they did it with they had anime and they had a movie, kind of like lead up and tell more story and get some more background on it. So I guess they took from Ubisoft when they did that for The Division with that little
I
The
think they're
live
just.
action thing,
yeah.
I think they're just flexing their studio. Their,
yeah.
now that they have studio, they're just using it for. Now they're making like cheap looking
You have to
80s.
come up with an excuse to have a studio.
I hope Tom Selleck pops up with his
I'm-
mighty mustache.
I'm intrigued. Ghost Recon's one of the only FPSs I actually enjoy.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how Wildlands turns out. I think it's got potential for sure. The only thing I hated
But is
about
that movie or a game?
the only thing I hated about the E3 demo was the stupid people's voices, but they always put in those things. That's not how people talk when they're playing video games.
Oh God, yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I'm
Good
gonna move
job.
50 feet.
Let's go
Yeah.
to Mark Bravo.
Speaking of
and-
the way that people don't act playing video games, Nintendo Switch.
I'm gonna turn left and step 3 feet. And turn right.
So we
Copy.
got we're gonna watch Super Mario Odyssey, Legend of Zelda trailer, and ARMS trailer. The ARMS trailer because it shows some of how the controllers work, and the other one's just to get an update. I think what will be probably the two biggest games.
Mario.
Now this looks a little weird. Mario in a city. It freaks me out a little bit.
It's just, a lot of people are saying Sonic 06.
Yeah, I can see that.
Real people.
It's a Mario. Mario's finally out of the damn sewer.
And causing lots and lots and lots of destruction.
What is Mario?
Nobody
I don't know, but
is the crazed, whacked out, drugged up Italian running through the
let's be honest, if you went running through, you would shit yourself. You really would.
Did that guy just come out of the sewer?
swear to God, this is nothing but people.
Get out of the story, now, turtle.
Running around, jumping on people, walking, you know. As he increases his dosage, the world becomes more and more, fantasy.
Yeah.
See, the one of the secret.
Right next to those people. That's weird.
Just see him having the shakes after he ate some mushrooms.
Yeah. One of the secret endings, you're just gonna basically have it like zoom in his face, and it's gonna slowly zoom the camera out. He's gonna be in a straight jacket.
Dude,
Just
that's
laughing
awesome.
hysterically.
Bowser had the top hat.
Everybody has hats. Peach has a tiara, so probably so they can do that.
What?
Jump on their hat. Jump across someone.
That's pretty cool.
This is like the biggest video game I've ever seen in my life.
Really?
No, not really.
Oh, fuck New York.
It's a Mario.
Mario's Odyssey.
I want to go back to the.
I want to know what Mario's Iliad was.
I want to go back to that jump rope scene. Where was that?
What's the theme here?
Right there.
Yeah, I'm curious if the jump rope thing, if
Look
that's a
how weird he
cutscene
looks.
or if that's like an actual
Like
think
a
I-
mini,
gameplay.
game?
Because I know what I would spend the whole day doing.
Okay, see, I had a
You
jump
realize
rope.
now also that Mario is a midget.
Yeah, like he's so different than quote humans.
That's what a lot of people have been saying about the Super Mario Odyssey on how it's Sonic 06, where Sonic was next to actual looking kind of people. It's really awkward. It's like cartoon character, real looking kind of people.
Why is everybody in a suit?
It's like he came up from the sewer and got
people
stuck in a sim simulator.
Because they
That's
Why
what
are
every
women in
haven't you
suits and heels jumping rope?
haven't you ever been to a city that happens all the time?
exactly.
That's what people
It's-
look like. That's what they do.
That's not what they do
They
where
all
you're
have the
from.
same haircut, the same outfit.
That's what it's like in New York City. I don't know what it's like out there.
Maybe it's a
It sounds like you have a problem here, Saul. Everything's fine.
But Mario just looks bizarre next to these regular humans.
Well,
Clearly, he's from the country.
Why didn't they make them more cartoony, like Mario is? I don't get it. But anyways, that's Super Mario Odyssey. The release date for that one is going to be
On launch day, isn't it?
no, I don't think so.
It's not a launch title?
Holiday 2017.
Oh.
Wow.
Let me go down the launch titles real quick since we're talking about it. Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild, obviously. 1-2 Switch, which is like mini games. Super Bomberman R, Skylanders, Imaginators, Just Dance 2017. Those are the confirmed games at launch. Kind of weak lineup, but
Not really.
most launches are.
That's all they need on the lineup.
Yeah, that's true. Here's the Zelda one. We'll go through this one. It's actually a pretty good trailer, I thought. More emotional than the ones we've seen before. The ones we've seen before have just been like, you can do cooking, you can do this
So
and
this
that.
show's actually more like story, I
Yeah,
guess.
this is more story. Yeah.
Birds. I like cards.
It's definitely got a different feel than the other ones.
Okay, so there's desert with seals. There's a tundra with a fox. Why does a desert have seals?
Haven't you ever seen a beach?
It's not a
They're
beach.
standing
That was a desert.
Could have been the dune behind the beach.
The Master Sword. Is that a floating castle?
The history of the royal family of Hyrule is also the history of the Calamity Ganon, a primal evil that has endured over the ages.
Can't be good.
Oh no, I'm sure it's just fine.
I'm just gonna take this boulder and smack you. Really selling the evil part.
That look on your face tells me that
Oh, the
you
Duke
have
Uchi.
no recollection of me, however.
I think you are now ready to hear what happened 100 years ago.
And then Sephiroth jumps down and kills her.
Okay, that would be awesome.
That would be awesome.
Everything I've done up until now, it It was all for nothing.
Here it comes!
You must save her. My daughter.
There you go.
Voice acting could be a little bit better. Okay, I'm intrigued. I was already intrigued before, but I'm really intrigued now. Wait, what?
Open your eyes. So it's coming out on release day, March 3rd.
They better be making a special edition one that comes bundled with it. Because if they don't, that's sad.
Right now, there are no bundles. Base price, we can discuss it now, is $300.
I was close. I remember when we talked about it last time. I think I guessed around 250.
$250 I would have been okay with. $300 seems a bit steep.
It makes sense though. I mean, like when you think about it, their handhelds are $200. This is not just a handheld, and it's handheld. It's console. It's got a better.
It's new
When
tech.
the Wii first came out, it was 300 or 350.
Really?
Yeah, when it first came out, I think it was 350, and it was like on sale because of Black Friday for 300 or something.
Mm-hmm. Well, we'll talk about some of the tech that's in there in a minute. Let's get through this real quick. This is called ARMS. It's a boxing game, essentially. It shows you a little bit how the controller is going to work. Oops. That's why I brought it up.
Broke it.
Does not look like a great game. The release date on this one is what?
I'm sure it says at the end.
Spring 2017.
Okay.
Takes a second to get into it.
He's gonna donkey punch that little girl, isn't he?
Roundhouse kick to the face. Behind
She's
my
gonna
top.
take him down.
I may look innocent in Japanese, but I will kill you. Okay.
All right, now we've just gone. Everything this game company does now is like drug-induced hallucinations.
Isn't that sort of what the
You
original
know-
Mario was?
At least they don't have tentacles, okay?
Not in this version.
It'll be modded later.
Yeah.
It looks like he just got raped.
It's like extreme Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
Sort of, yeah.
I'm hungry. Her arms looks like candy cane.
They must not have any Asian females in this game or something.
Why do you say that?
Because at least the dude still kind of looks like the dude.
She's a blonde white girl.
Maybe you can customize your character, and she didn't want to look like an Asian.
So obviously there's motion controls.
Uh,
Haryuka! Haryuka!
Saruki!
It seems like a really shallow game, though. You know?
Well, 10 years ago, this is how the games were.
Yeah, but it was
it's
10 years ago.
Nintendo.
I mean,
Those
Street
three
Fighter
are
and-
shallow.
The Zelda game doesn't look shallow.
This looks more. I don't know, something in a party game.
It's Nintendo. It's all fad. It's just
All right, so let me run down a few things just real quick. March 3rd
Okay.
release date, $299 for the system. The Pro controller is $70. Extra set of Joy-Cons, which are the controllers that come with the system, $80 for one set. $30 for the Joy-Con charging grip, which is like this grip you can see here in this picture. But you can plug it in and it'll charge the controllers as they're plugged in. I don't believe the one that comes with the system is that. They touted the Rumble as being HD with advanced vibration features. And they said in the presentation, like, if you held it, you could feel like a piece of ice falling into a glass, and you could tell how many pieces of ice were in the glass. Something along those lines. You can link up to 8 players. Online play will be available, but it's a paid online service. It's free through the fall, and then you have to pay for it after that. Subscribers will get to download and play one NES or Super NES game a month, but you don't get it after that. So I think every month is one game you get to download and play for that month. Special offers may include discounts on games and content. And it seems like, from what I can tell, and they didn't go into great detail about it, but it seems like to use voice functions and to like invite players to games and online stuff, you have to use an app on your phone.
I wouldn't be surprised.
It's not even on the system itself. From what I can tell, it seems like it's an app on your phone. And you're paying for this service. When you could just, get Discord for free on your phone and use that to talk to your friends. And to play online at all, you have to pay. Period.
I'm still interested in it.
Playing games online, you have to pay.
There are some downfalls to it, but it's still interesting.
Sure. There's an IR camera on the Joy-Con. It can sense like different hand motions. They talked about being able to play like rock paper, scissors with it. And it also does like distance.
Wow!
It also measures
paper, scissors.
Well, that's just to give you an idea. You get
online with.
That's just to give you an idea of what type of thing this camera is able to do. And it also measures different distances, just to be able to use in games for whatever people want to use that for. Motion controls, obviously. Battery life can last for more than 6 hours, but it will vary depending on the software that's being used. For example, it said Breath of the Wild can be played for roughly 3 hours on a single charge.
Which is actually not bad, because the Vita basically is around the same when you're playing heavy.
Intense game, yeah. And it looks like Breath of the Wild will probably be one of the better looking games for a long time.
Skyrim,
yeah. It's got 32 gigabytes of internal memory, and you can expand that with a micro SDXC card. A display resolution of 1280 by 720 on the tablet. Confirmed releases, we went through a few of them already. The 28th of April is going to include Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Summer 2017 is Splatoon 2. Skyrim's coming out in the fall. And Minecraft, along with a whole bunch of other games that they've confirmed already, is coming out sometime this year. So
Minecraft's actually making it.
Minecraft is coming. It's confirmed, which I thought was interesting.
So
I'm gonna roll through this thing. This weird website. They just sort of show you, the different ways you can play.
Did you mention it? How are the games? How do you get the games? Are they still on discs? They're on cartridge.
Let me go to the.
Okay, so it's no longer backwards compatible.
They show the cartridge right there.
Gotcha.
Game card.
I wonder if the cartridge is around the same size as a 3DS, and they'll make like an adapter. They can still play your 3DS games or whatever.
That'd be interesting. But you will also be able to download them online, and that's something you can do without paying. There's the e-store or whatever they call it. That's the back of the thing. See, there's your micro SD card slot.
Type-C
connector. And it's USB Type-C.
It comes with a stand that looks like it's going to fall right the
Yeah. I'm wondering how robust that is. Yeah, for sure.
There's going to be cases for it that are going to have better stands on
the dock itself.
That
USB 2.0 ports. You connect your stuff in the back. It looks like you flip it down, then you connect it, then you flip it back up again. It's sort of an odd design choice, but
childproof.
It's
like cable management. It looks like
to give a nice little small spot for it. Yeah.
I'm also going to assume that its power pack is out external, so it's going to be another brick.
Doesn't look like it. Go back. Go back to the back of it.
There's no power
pack. It's an AC adapter.
There.
It's an AC adapter. It shows it somewhere. We'll go to the store after this. They show it probably better there. Here's the Joy-Cons. The right one looks like an odd layout. with the stick in the middle of it. Like if you're holding just that and you have a 2-player game, and you each get one of them. It seems like a weird layout to have the stick right in the middle of it. I feel like it would feel weird.
The Vita controller is kind of like that a little bit. So.
With the thing in the middle.
Yeah,
Shoulder
it's got
buttons.
a weird. It's got a weird.
Well, if you're doing a 2-player game, like go back to the front, they're mirrored each other, and the 2-player games are probably you hold them sideways.
Yeah, they are. But even for a 2-player game, the right stick is in the middle versus the left stick, which is out on the side of it or the top.
So the left-hand guy gets the other one. Okay, it's not a big deal.
on the Vita, if you look on the left side, the directional pad is above or is on top where the analog is. So, and I'm trying to point it; it's not helping at all.
And then they come with you get these things, which are
So you don't throw your thing
you
through
don't
the
throw it, but it also creates these little shoulder button things which go on there. Apparently, they make it a lot easier and more comfortable to hit those buttons. So there's that as well. Battery life they talked about, internal memory and screen.
That's not actual. That's internal save memory.
Yes, you can expand it though. We talked about this already. This is online features.
Make the most of your Nintendo Switch, which is probably
the colors. Look at that! You can get one with these funky neon colors.
Walmart. Exchange it for another game system.
That's not attractive.
I would think about getting the neon colored ones just because they are so ugly.
No.
They could have at least made them the same color,
What's
but that's
included?
not attractive.
Yeah, AC adapter.
Yeah, it does not a big power brick. It just plugs into the wall.
Looks like a plugged into the wall one. Yeah, well, that's easy then. I mean, I can't imagine it takes a crazy amount of power.
Yeah, I was
It's
just
tablet,
thinking that.
really.
And not just that, considering it's also something that's going to be mobile, they're going to want it running on the lowest voltage possible. So,
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it looks like it's charging Type C, and Type C is a really good charging.
So your Pro controller, which looks okay.
Like a
$70 is a bit
controller.
pricey for a Pro controller. How much are the Xbox controllers? 50, 60?
Above $60,
Yeah.
depending. Xbox One can go close to $70.
Yeah.
PS4, I want to say 60 plus, depending on what you get. So they're kind of in the ballpark ish.
Mm-hmm. Joy controllers are $80. Again, but they do have motion controllers. They do have the IR cameras in them, but still, that's a pricey.
I'm guessing it's because of hardware and how well are they made. Like, are they actually made really well, so that's why they're more expensive? Are they just like cheap plastic that?
it better be made.
Is it like a Mad Catz?
I don't think it's like a Mad Catz.
It's like a Mad Catz. Where it's like, I got a new controller, guys, dude. You got a crappy Mad Catz.
The console itself has a camera too, right?
No, I think just the
camera on the tablet. Doesn't look like it.
yeah.
Wow.
I think it's just the IR cameras for gaming that are in the right controller, I believe.
Just Dance is gonna be super boring on that.
Yeah, you use your hands only, pretty much.
Yeah.
Wasn't that how the Wii was?
Yeah. The Joy charging grip. There's your
$30, and then
there's the what's it called?
you can get an extra dock.
So
set.
you don't even get the dock, or do you
No,
get?
you get it all. This is all included. These
Buy
are just
another
if you're
one.
buying them separately. Yeah.
Like if you want another one in the house, so
Yeah,
you
if
can.
you wanted one in your bedroom, so you could just swap.
Oh boy, I want to look at the more peripherals. They like that the joystick. Ooh, now we can get the rocking with the driving and the stuff. Yeah.
Well, I kind of figured that was gonna happen. Like they had.
They
it for-
always release those. Yeah, $15. It's a piece of plastic. I don't know.
You could probably get
And there's
a.
the charging one. So you plug those things, the Joy Cons into the charging grip, and it'll charge them for you.
If you don't want to buy the really expensive one, you can buy this one instead.
Yeah, the really expensive one. $70 for the Pro. I mean, it's got to be a good controller.
Rumble built-in Amiibo funk. Oh, there we go. That's why.
The Amiibo, maybe.
Yeah. Motion control and more.
Yeah.
It also, if you sync it up with your household Wi-Fi, you can make your popcorn from your couch.
So that's the majority of their website for now. There are some events you can go and see it. There's one in New York coming up.
Too far.
It starts at 10. They suggest getting there at 7 a.m.
You gonna go?
I am not going.
Come on, go live
Toronto,
stream it.
Washington D.C. Shadow.
I don't care.
Chicago, San Fran, and Los Angeles. Family fun.
Make travel time fly by. Honestly, I like it for the travel.
Your parents embarrass you in front of your friends.
Parental controls, obvious. Oh, there were some interesting parental controls that I saw. You actually can get a report that says how long your kid's been playing and what they've been playing. So you don't have to just sit there watching them. You know, if you're away from home or whatever and they're playing, you can figure out what they've been playing. Which I thought
So in
was
the
kinda cool.
somewhere in the terms of service, you'll have to agree to let Nintendo watch your kids all the time.
Well, it's not.
without a camera on the console.
Yeah, they're not gonna be doing
I don't know.
that.
Say maybe that's why there's no camera on the console.
So.
I love how all these people are smiling.
All right, track your kids. No, stop.
We all know people don't smile when playing video games.
So yeah, that's the Nintendo Switch.
People with blue hair.
Who are all these people smiling when they play video games?
Why are they not raging when they're playing Splatoon?
Yeah.
See, that's a really sad family right there. They got one for each kid.
Oh, that's going to be every family in America.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
We're driving. Play your goddamn game.
I like the ugly color one, I'm telling you.
The ugly color one?
Yeah, I like the ugly color one.
No one wants to steal your controllers.
1-2 Switch is apparently like a
Video for it?
like a bunch of mini games.
Oh.
Like there's a there's a
Apparently, there's a draw game.
a draw game. Yeah, you shoot each other. I
don't know how
heard
you
like
That out, Torn. That's amazing.
so.
1, 2, 3.
Wait, what?
That looks cool. I like racing games.
Oh yeah, NBA 2K. That was I think just some.
Screw that.
Yeah, that wasn't a game that interested me either.
FIFA? Really?
Yeah.
Super Bomberman R. Huh.
Bomberman is awesome.
I haven't played Bomberman. Has been Heroes. That,
The Master Edition.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
the
let's see what's in that, so we can talk about it.
$130.
Gotta have a statue. It's gonna have a statue. Go back up. Go back up. There's an image of it. Up, not down.
There you go. It comes with amiibos.
No, it doesn't. That's side
Oh,
stuff.
these are the.
That
There we go. A
Yeah, it
sword.
comes with this statue. Case
Is that
for.
a case for your phone?
I don't know. I can't read the. It's all pixelated on my screen.
Yes.
Tiny
Excellent.
on mine too.
24 something CD.
24 song. So you get the soundtrack, a collector's
Not helping.
coin, Legend of Zelda game. It's a Switch.
It's a
Switch
Switch carrying case.
Oh, so it's probably bigger than what the image shows.
Yeah.
That's
That's
actually
kind of fun. There's a map.
And you get a map. Is oh, please tell me that's a felt map or something.
That's not terrible for $130. I mean, it's
Better than the Square Enix Final Fantasy 15 one, which was $300. And well, you did get a the play arts or whatever, that the really nice statues that are really realistic. I think it's play arts. It's one of those.
special edition.
You just get the game. Oh,
And
and
you
you
get the carrying case.
Yeah,
And
the
a
map.
CD.
and the map and the
And the
CD.
coin.
And a coin. So
What's the
everything
coin
except for the
do?
So you
statue.
get everything but the statue.
The statue is, what, $20, $30?
Depending on how well it's made, it can be a little bit more.
Well, if it's
Oh, here.
$30 more, it's the $30 statue.
Shut up. Wait, stop. I'm trying to read some of the games here.
Farming Simulator. There you go.
Farming
Turnstile.
Simulator. Hell yeah.
Pass.
Turnstile, they got a farming simulator.
I shouldn't have given Tyson. That's the. They are going to have some more adulty games on this platform. So
Yes, they are. Disgaea. I've never heard of that Siberia 3.
Siberia.
it's a walking sim.
I'll screw that. Project Sonic 2017.
Well, let me rephrase that. It's not. It's a walking sim with puzzles. It's a Myst type game.
I kind of figured I Am Setsuna was going to be on here. Just felt like it.
And there's Skylanders game. Like, there's not a lot of those.
Rim? Rhyme? Rim. Rhyme. Rim into that.
Yeah, I don't, Rhyme would be my guess.
Shin Megami Tense.
You don't even know what that is.
Isn't that more adult?
Devil Summoner.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm like, that sounds familiar, and that's on the 3DS.
Yeah,
And
that's
I think it's mature or really
that
close.
is a huge game in Japan.
Yeah.
What was the one I was thinking about?
I was gonna pick it up and then I decided not to. Has Been Heroes. I want to know more about
What's
that.
Splatoon? Is that like a paintball?
Sort of. Yeah,
Kinda,
it's a
yeah.
first-person shooter. Yeah.
It's
all about painting the map and having the map more of your paint than the opposing teams.
before the end of the
Actually
time
kinda
or something.
It's a graffiti simulator, basically.
It's got a big following and competitive.
Yeah, they have a competitive scene. Yeah. There's a little video. You want to watch the
Because
video?
you can knock out other people and whatnot. Jet Set Radio Future.
But you have to pay to play online. PC is the only standout. We're having to pay online.
So it's the opposite of Viscera?
Yes.
Yeah, it's the opposite of Viscera.
Yeah, this game actually drives my OCD insane.
Must color everything.
Everything.
This is actually one of the games I was tempted to, or the reason why I was going to get a Wii U was because of this game.
It's fun. It
Speaking
is
of the
a lot of fun.
Wii U, we talk about, the Zelda game being a console seller for the Switch, but it's also coming out on Wii U.
Is it?
Yeah. So I wonder how that's going to impact things. Although, how many Wii U's did they really sell? Didn't do very well, right?
I have no idea. I didn't really pay
It
attention.
didn't do very well.
No, it didn't do very well.
I gotta feel like this is gonna follow in the same token of the Wii U. It's not gonna be very.
I don't think so.
It seems like they're trying to take what the Wii did and the Wii U did and sort of combine them together.
Instead of making a new 3DS or something, they're moving into this aspect where you get more powerful, stronger hardware, better looking games, mobile. It's probably a better word for that, but $49.
Well, Nintendo's always excelled in the party game aspect anyways. Making it mobile just makes that
Right.
easier.
If that 1-2 switch comes with the cowboy hat, I am in.
Of course.
Does it come with the outfits?
Yeah, that'd be badass.
Apparently, 1-2 Switch, from what I saw on Giant Bomb's podcast, was most of the game or all of the game is audio. You don't even have to watch the TV. It's all you just have to listen.
So it says fire. And you
So it'd be like, 1, 2, shoot, and then you both pull or draw or whatever.
go to the sword picture.
Some sort of a sword fighting thing. There's a ping pong 1-2, I believe. That might be
How's
what
that?
that is.
What is that?
Is that
Yoga?
ping pong?
It's just like throwing up gang signs at him. Did you see that?
Oh, I think this game.
What's that?
I think in this game you have to figure out how many marbles are in your thing.
Oh,
and you-
that the
that's
HD,
the HD Rumble, yeah.
I like that fat guy.
Milking a cow.
Oh, that is an utter mess.
Big lap.
Yeah, that's a perfect party game. Making weird gestures with your hands and jerking off.
Nice,
Yeah.
look, it's pasteurized milk.
Hey, you know what? If it comes
I
with
can
the
already
hat, I'll
tell you
be
that's going to be one of the most popular. Some extremely attractive woman playing that game for hours. And
Pasteurized
So I
milk.
would imagine that probably takes the IR functionality a little bit into it, maybe.
I don't know, but it's getting creamy in there.
Table tennis, of course.
those shorts.
Eat a hamburger or a sandwich.
What's going to be great about that?
Does that even look fun to you?
Macro Pass, the best thing about that is going to be literally the disclaimer.
Does that look doesn't look like anything fun about that at all?
No.
I don't even know how that's a game.
What is that, floss simulator?
And what you're supposed to do with that game is open the windows so the homeless people out in the street can watch you imagining eating. Just to like
This imaginary steak is juicy.
You know?
A new diet plan where you trick yourself into thinking you're actually eating food.
Yeah.
You just lost 10 pounds.
So filling.
He doesn't look, you know, it's even sadder. He doesn't look like he's eating. He looks like somebody's jamming something up his ass.
Oh, God.
I mean, literally, look at that. That's
Is it
like
a safe
the doctor
opening?
not warning you about the finger, you know?
It's supposed to be a safe opening game, and maybe it rumbles or something.
Click. Look each other in the
Yeah,
eye.
you're supposed to look each other in the eye
No.
instead of no. That's more like
No.
Nope, not buying it.
That's while you're doing the mini game, so that instead of because you're not supposed to watch the TV because there's nothing on the TV, it's
Oh, so-
all audio. So you're supposed
There's
to
nothing on the TV.
you're supposed to psych each other out, you know.
The selling point for this game is literally using your imagination and the rumble feature of the controller.
Did you feel it vibrate? That's not the only thing vibrating.
Yeah, I can already tell you this. Yeah,
You can see like what's on the screen.
Nintendo's
back there.
finally done it. They are discriminating against deaf people.
Yep, yeah, they are.
You don't. It's not a tie-in game. You don't have to buy it though. So.
Who wants to? What is that? It's like, you know what it looks like? It looks like he's eating a donut just after he brushed his teeth.
Yeah, it's that, or it's that, or he's doing the hand gestures and eating it, and he owns the Wii or the.
Now, could you imagine that face looking you in the eye while he's doing that?
Psyching you out.
Jail simulator.
I don't know what the game is, but I would lose it.
You're not seeing
I can't. I said I'd play with you, but I can't. It just
It's jail simulator. It comes
It's
with a
a-
big
it's a-
probe.
It's a two-player game, right? And he owns the Switch, and the other person's right now deep-throated the controller and then eat his sandwich first. That's that look of, oh God, no, my controller's gone.
I have to spend $49 for a new one now. Oh,
Yeah, it's
God.
$50 to replace that half of it.
Literally, it just, my God, you could do so many horrible things with that picture right there.
It's a really bad picture.
Bad.
Who thought
my
this?
God.
This is the picture to put on. This is the one. This is
Yeah.
what's gonna sell our
That's
Switch.
the best right there.
There was a marketing meeting where they chose this picture.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like they ran out of interns and just had to go with it.
Oh my
Check out
gosh.
Bomberman.
Oh my gosh.
You got age verification yourself here.
Rape
Oh,
simulator.
What?
Look like rape simulator.
You're putting your real birthday
No,
in.
it's not my real birthday. I'm just picking something relatively close.
Not his real birthday. Oh, we're looking at Skyrim. I thought we were looking at Bomberman.
Oh, they don't really give us
You
anything.
got nothing in there. What the hell is the fucking?
It's because it's like half a
Verify
year
your
away.
age or
It's a
some
half, it's a
text.
half a year away.
As the Dragonborn.
Probably just the ones with the
Bomberman.
Bomberman.
bomber. The,
Oh my God.
where is it?
Super Bomberman.
Oh, there,
Right?
Super Bomberman. Oh, they do have pictures.
Bomberman is the fucking best.
It looks pretty. Wow,
Looks
that.
like Bomberman to me.
It looks pretty
That's
cool.
it. Hey, let's face it, okay, Bone. Really, most of the games coming out for this plot system haven't changed much over the past.
What is Has Been Heroes? I'm so. What the hell is this? Okay,
It's a role-playing game? A roguelike. Wow.
interesting.
Has Been Heroes is a challenging roguelike game of strategy and action featuring a band of heroes on
It
a
looks
quest
like
to escort
Plants
the
for
king's
Zombies.
two princesses to the Princess Academy, of course.
Ah,
Where else
Academy
would a
of-
princess go?
Bona's gonna love that game.
So basically, Has Been Heroes is a game where you play aging, worthless heroes that are being used as cannon fodder in order to get the princesses to school.
Turn-based RTS.
filled with.
Oh. The game takes advantage of the unique features of the Nintendo Switch, from the control's innovative HD Rumble to the
Filled
ability
with
to seamlessly
unlockables that
go
will keep the game
from
fresh each
portable.
time, including 300 plus spells, 200
Your,
plus.
your selling fucking point is the rumble feature and the fact you can take it anywhere. That is just.
They're trying to sell the shit out of this Rumble feature. I'm really curious to see what
Did
it's
somebody
like.
tell Nintendo that the rumble feature in most of it has been around since like the
It's
PlayStation?
HD
Well, it's HD.
Rumble. It's
What
like
is HD?
it's
rumble?
like haptic
It doesn't
feedback.
mean anything.
This is Bones'
Okay.
third time explaining
I'm
it. Pay
calling
attention.
you right now, the term HD is meaningless.
Let's see if we can find more info for Shadow.
It means nothing.
It's high definition.
High
Rumble.
definition rumbling.
Yes.
So you can clearly define that it's rumbling in your hand.
No. Oh my God. How many times do we have to explain this?
Let's see if we can find it.
What if HD really means?
Advanced vibration features built into each Joy-Con.
Okay, that doesn't mean anything. You know what? This thing right here, this has a rumble feature too. And
But
it's HD rumble.
it's a shitty rumble feature.
It's the same fucking thing.
Yeah, but is it HD?
Yes, HD. Give me 2 seconds. I'll carve HD rumble into it.
Your standard definition rumble features have no place here.
Yeah.
Your standard Rumble can find no purchase in this.
Xenoblade Chronicles. Pokemons.
Where is the overview? Maybe we can find it.
Bananas. Whoa. Not an overview. Video.
Video game console.
Yeah, thanks. We want to know about the rumble
You
features.
can part is when you can remove it from. Attach the Joy-Con controllers, and you can play anywhere.
And not explain anything about HD
There was a
rumble.
part in the presentation where they talk about like pieces of glass, pieces of ice falling
Nintendo
in a
Switch
glass,
is designed
and you can
to
tell
let
the
you play
difference.
games when and where you want.
So instead of vibrating like 10 times every time you get shot, it's gonna feel like you're actually taking a shot.
Yeah, it's much more specific
Can
than
it
just.
try that?
A little gun comes out and shoots for real.
Switch console up with and play wherever you go, but will range from certified portable chair.
Oh,
I want to see the Twitch video. I want to see the video with the
Wondering what the Nintendo Switch
oh, it's in
Joy-Con
here somewhere.
Somewhere it's out of an hour's worth of video footage.
What squid do you think? This brand new version of Splatoon arrives this summer.
What squid do you
Which will
think?
make for some hot matches.
Outdoors, any place people gather or meet, you simply 1. Stand Nintendo Switch up. 2.
Wow, it's weird. It's like this thing's made in China or something.
3. And 1 to a friend.
Oh, there it is. I found it.
The Joy-Con can convey to you the feeling of ice cubes colliding in a cup in your hands, attaching to your wrist so you won't drop
They're
it.
showing the little wrist.
And it makes the Joy-Con easier to grip.
That doesn't mean shit. It feels like ice cubes in my hand.
This is the type that will come with your Nintendo Switch system, but there will also be other colors sold separately. The right Joy-Con also has a motion IR camera that can sense the shape, motion, and distance of objects in front of it. It's right here.
The Rochambeau.
For example, it can tell the difference between rock, paper, and scissors. And it can tell how far away the hand that threw it is. This will make unique new control styles possible. What's this? It feels like something shaking in a glass. The Joy-Con can convey to you the feeling of ice cubes colliding in a cup.
Now,
You can even tell 1,
It turns the
2,
heat down in your apartment.
3, the number of ice cubes in the glass.
so here's a thought. How do you think it's gonna feel
And
milking a
you
cow?
can feel water filling the glass.
I want to know, but see,
This new sense of
You're
realism
the
is
cow.
produced by the precision of the new HD Rumble.
Oh, that's cheating.
Delicious.
You should have drank it with the controller.
With these new sensing and
That'd have
vibration
been way more
technologies,
HD.
the Joy-Con itself boasts an expressiveness that invites the player.
So that was that.
go back down. I want to see the stupid fucking cowboy video. That one there, yeah.
The Switch.
Maybe it'll have more about the guy getting the controller ramped up.
I don't think it even shows that.
I would hope it doesn't show that.
This is a stupid video. I hate these.
Is that torn? No, that's not.
He's angry.
How about big guy in the fucking video?
He's still got his hair though.
Swear to God, if that guy falls over, I'm gonna be pissed.
And they're both stormtroopers.
Did it shock him?
It rumbled. HD rumbled.
Hey, it HD rumbled from there that he got shot.
Say each other or something.
So they tell you your reaction time, and I guess you have to be within a certain cone of shots when you pull the trigger.
Come on, show it. Ooh, air guitar. What's the person eating? Go back to it.
Just see the guy watch the imaginary ball go past his face.
Oh!
What in the world is that?
We need this a GIF. Someone make it a GIF.
Look at you
In the words of Ozzy, what a fucking asshole.
Ridiculousness.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Oh,
Like if I was a 4-year-old, I'd be going, no, pass. Pass.
I was
Okay, can I get something different?
No, you can't. So, what are your thoughts? You've been quiet.
I was reading up on the sandwich one. Apparently, it's an eating contest game.
No.
You have to go for speed, or is it about speed?
Controller? Is it the first person to get all the controller down?
I mean, it must know that you're biting your mouth with that
You
camera.
have to hold it about 5 centimeters in front of your mouth and wait for it to detect your face. Then chomp as quickly as you can to make it through a series of virtual subs.
Yeah, so basically, and see, that HD rumble feature will allow you to feel the sub being eaten as it's in your hand. It'll rumble gently. And it's such a
that's controller and buttons.
So
Gotta
this
eat all the
game was
buttons, too.
more of a solo experience since only one of the Joy-Cons has the camera.
Yes, the right hand controller has the camera.
Oh, great. Good job.
Do you know what's going to happen the
One
first
time-
time some kid is running around with that thing with the joysticks on the end and it goes like this? And the rail on the inside
It's gonna kill it.
snaps. No more rails. No more. The rails set into the thing. So if they get bent, it doesn't matter. It won't fit.
The same thing goes with that with the little camera on there too, man. It's like right on the end. If you drop that down too hard and crack it, it's gonna fucking kill it. So
if I didn't know Nintendo wants to repair all things in house, I would set up like a shop repairing those switches. You'd be a billionaire.
they would come kick at your door and inform you that you're doing something illegal.
Yeah, they would not let that.
Is it
happen.
illegal though?
I would. It's Nintendo.
You have to. I'm sure you have to be licensed.
It would.
Because Apple's tried to do that with people, but there's still people.
I wouldn't say
repairing
it's.
them,
I wouldn't say
you
it's
know, at
illegal. I
places.
think it'd be more. It breaks warranty, and if anything,
Probably.
if it doesn't get fixed properly, you can't send it back to Nintendo. It's like,
Yeah.
hey, it's not working.
In the 90s, there was a guy that was a Nintendo fixed Nintendo products in town. So
Because to be able to stream with your 3DS, like actually have like a capture card built into it, you have to break warranty and do that. And a lot of the people that will like create those actually say, just letting you know, this breaks the warranty. We're not responsible and everything like that. So
Cool.
honestly, the one thing I'm interested in, like with the HD controller thing, how the hell? I have a feeling the porn industry is the one that's going to really take a huge advantage of this.
Along with VR. VR with HD Rumble.
blowjob simulator.
No, just get that adult anime thing. That
It really feels real in your hands.
Put all of it together. Adult anime, HD
It
Rumble.
feels so real when you slap it across your cheek. It's got real teabag technology.
You know when your teenage.
Get the authentic HD feeling of testicles on your forehead.
All due to the HD Rumble feature.
Yeah. With age slider, you could turn it up to get like the old hanging testicle, or you
Oh
get
my gosh.
the tight ones. You can really tell the difference with the HD controller.
What have we done?
So that's all I have. Anything else,
Go ahead and
anybody?
do
Anybody have anything else?
It's Friday.
So we're playing
Dirty
Showdown. Dirt Showdown.
I'll probably try it for a few minutes.
Yeah, we'll be back in about 5 minutes. If you haven't, please follow already or subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. On the outro screen, you'll see all of our other information. We'll be back in a couple minutes. Thanks.